Hello, let's play a bunch of New York Times games, but first we reveal our dad joke of the day and this day in history. So, our dad joke for Monday the 9th. Working in a mirror factory is something I can totally see myself doing. All right. And I think I didn't do Sundays this day in history, so we'll do that as well. So, March 8th in 1669, Mount Etna warns of eruption. Mount Etna on the Italian island of Sicily began rumbling. Nearby residents heard the noise but failed to take the warning signs seriously. Just 3 days later, the volcano erupted, shooting out noxious fumes that killed around 3,000 people. The event is known as the volcano's most violent eruption in history, destroying dozens of villages and submerging the western territory of the village of Catania. The activity lasted until mid-July, and news of the event spread across the globe. All right. And March 9th, 2018. Thousands march against corruption in Slovakia. On March 9th, 2018, more than 40,000 people participated in an anti-government march in Slovakia's capital, Bratislava. Protesters organized the demonstration in response to the murder of journalist John Kuciak and his fiancée, Martina Kusnirova. The death was categorized as the first premeditated and targeted killing of journalists in Slovakia's history. Kuciak was investigating and reporting on political corruption in the country that was linked to Italian organized crime, and officials believed he was targeted for exposing the link. His article spotlighting the connection was published after his death in late February 2018, and the contents emboldened the public to protest the government's oppression and overreach. Officials claimed the gathering was the biggest protest in Slovakia since the fall of communism in the late 1980s, which was known as the Velvet Revolution. I feel like this day in history, they should go back a little farther than 2018, but what do I know? All right. I would like to thank the following members for starting a new month. Thank you to Disco Lemonade, Heather Trigg, Kai Levy, Ian Bolschweiler, Nate Asusian, and Mortar Shell. Special thank you to Mortar Shell for being a tier 3 supporter, super supporter. All right, well, let's start with connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got Beaker, Video Game, Werewolf, Microscope, Mafia, Warehouse, Fishbowl, Animal, Spotlight, Company, Gonzo, Wearable, E Street Band, Hot Seat, Wherefore, and Fozzie. Didn't we have Wherefore recently with like Wherefore Art Thou Romeo? I don't think that's what it is today. This starts with where, this starts with where, this starts with where, this starts with where. Starting with different spellings of where. Maybe, let's try it. Yep. Starting with the same sound, spelled differently. Okay. They've done that kind of thing before. I do not know what E Street Band is. I probably should, but I don't. Isn't it Is it Fozzie? Fozzie Bear? No, Fonzie is from that TV show, Happy Days. Fozzie and Gonzo are both Muppets. Beaker is a Muppet, and Animal is a Muppet. I don't think we're going to have a Muppet red herring, are we? Let's just try it. No, we didn't. Muppets. Okay. It's only gotten green, so we should be okay. Spotlight and Hot Seat are just synonyms. Maybe Microscope and Fishbowl. I think these would be words for like something's under scrutiny. Metaphors for public scrutiny. Hey, I even used the right word. E Street Band, Company, Mafia, and Video Game. When we're talking about Mafia, are we talking about like the Mafia, the mob, or are we talking about the game Mafia that you play socially? Or something else? I'm really not sure what purple's doing today. Is it a fill in the blank? I don't see how E Street Band is a fill in the blank. I don't see how we're using letters. So maybe it's a trivia thing. I don't know. Let's just take a look. They feature a boss. Okay. A company has a boss, sure. I don't know what E Street Band is. I'll look it up. Mafia has a boss and video games a boss. So what is E Street Band? Oh, is E Street Band the band for the boss? What's his name? E Street Band is Springsteen, right? American rock band that has been the primary backing band for rock musician Bruce Springsteen. Okay, and Springsteen is the boss. Got it. I forgot. I forgot who the boss was. Anyway, yeah, I didn't know that. I don't know a lot of things when it comes to that kind of thing. All right, cool. Well, I didn't have to know, thankfully, that because that was purple, and I got it last. All right, difficulty wise, really didn't seem like it. Let's go with 2. And let's say we have a 80% solve rate. Let's see how close I am. I have no idea though. The boss is in the spotlight. Okay. Give it 2.3, their favorite rating. 82%. Okay, I was pretty close. 52% of players made no mistakes at all. I was 1 in 18 for my order. That's very common. People are getting the Muppets first mostly. Yellow and green are pretty high as well. Second, Muppets goes down because if you didn't get the Muppets first, you're probably not getting it second. But a lot of people did. But it's because there aren't enough people left to get it second, I guess is more the point. But anyway, yellow and green are pretty much tied. People just aren't getting purple. And people who lost didn't know the Muppets. People lost didn't know the Muppets. That's a trivia category. All right. So we've got 6% getting green and yellow. 4% got yellow. 4% got nothing. Yeah. So if you don't know the Muppets, I think this is very difficult. Okay. Yeah, this is people trying to figure out blue and purple. People putting werewolf in with Animal, Gonzo, and Fozzie. Is werewolf a Muppet? I don't know. Putting Beaker in with a microscope, fishbowl, and spotlight, like things made of glass, maybe. Yeah. All right. And what are people getting first? Blue, yellow, green. Blue with purple. Sorry, blue with E Street Band. Huh. I don't know why this would be a first lock-in. But it's 2%. 2 out of 10 people. 2 out of 100 people. So there must be something going on with E Street Band and the Muppets. I don't know. Beaker in with this makes some amount of sense. Glass stuff. 2% getting purple first. That's actually lower than usual. Usually it's like 3%. All right. Tough purple today. How'd you do? Hello. Let's do pips for Monday, March 9th. We'll do the easy, medium, and hard. Let's play. Okay. How do we want to get started? I need 3 of the same. That's going to be the 3s. Something along these lines. Okay. I think the only reason they included the 6-1 is to trick you into thinking it needed to go where the 7 was. But the 3s were how you got in. All right, let's do the medium. I need a double here. How many doubles do I have? Just the double 1, I think. All right. So this is our 1-5 or our 1-4. But it's going to throw out its thing this way because we need this to come up. So it could be worth drawing out our remaining dominoes here. Just so it's clear. These dominoes are forced. Okay. Is this 1-5, 2-4, 0-6 even? I don't know. So that's not really a good place to look. We need a domino that adds to 6. 4-2 does. 5-1 does. So we don't know that. Greater than 4 is a 5 or a 6. So we've got 5-1, 6-1, and 6-3. We have enough ones. I don't know. I'm thinking this is something 1. I don't know which one. But then I'm thinking 1-4 into here. Because then we can do 4-2 into here. Oh, with that, then we're out of 4s. No, never mind. I didn't look ahead on that enough. Would 1-5 be good then? No, we don't have another 5. Okay, so this isn't a 1. Because we can't continue this 1. So it's got to be the 3, the 6-3. Then the 3 blank. No, we can't put a 3 blank this way. Hold on. So I clearly messed up something. Because this is a 5 or a 6. That's connected to a 1 or a 1 or a 3. So the 3 clearly doesn't work. So we got to figure out how to get the 1 to work. Oh, the 6, obviously. Okay, the 6 is there. That's the one I didn't try. This is 3. This is just another 3. This is a 3 blank. I need both. I need both ones here. And it actually, yeah, that has to go there. That has to go there. And then this is our 6. Okay. I don't know why I stumbled a little bit on that, but let's just continue. We'll do the hard. I definitely want to, I always like to write out the hard just because they're usually bigger. So it's good to see what we're dealing with here. Now, I think we might need to get some context for how the rest of this draws. I'm not seeing anything obvious. In here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's 7 of the same digit. We got to be careful about how we position dominoes because like we can't do something like this, right? Because there aren't 2 of the same domino ever. So we're gonna have to do this. Well, okay, not necessarily that, but from this cell, we're gonna put our double, whatever the double is. That's in this cell, and we can't do doubles elsewhere. So yeah, it's got to go down. I think I was vibing it, but it was right because this one also must be a double. So the double goes straight down like this, and that means that these have to spoke out. That one can go either way, but this has to go out this way. This has to go out this way. This one has to go left, and now this one has to go left. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what's happening here yet, or over here. Okay. So I think figuring out what this guy is necessary. We need 7 of them. What doubles do I have? I'm going to underline my doubles just so I know which ones to look at. We've got 6, we've got 4, we've got 5, and we've got 1 and 3. That's so many. That's 5 out of 7. Did I miss any? I don't think so. All right, well, let's just do them in numerical order then. How many ones do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not enough. We need 7. Okay, so not the ones. The 3s, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3s are a prime candidate. Let's just put that in there so I remember. 4s, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, not enough, but it's a candidate for over here. And then 6s, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so these are 3s. Are there any obvious continuations on 3? So 3, we've got 3, 1, 2, 5, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 4, and 5. There must be one more. Blank. Blank 1, 2, 4, 5. I said this would. Okay, let's try a 3, 4 this way. Where'd it go? Because we do have 5 4s. I don't know how the rest of this plays out though. Oh, we need to. Oh, hold on. We only have 5 4s, and this needs to use a 4. So no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we would need 6 4s. So there must be another one that I can do. 3 what? 3 1 maybe? I don't think I have a 3 6, so I think it has to be the 3 1. We'll count it in a second. But let's put the 3 1 here. Oops, here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left. Okay, so all the ones go in here. I don't know. Do we have a 4 1? What are the ones we have? We do have 1 4. So we're not putting the 4. Well, actually, I don't know what we're doing with 4s. I should put the 6 6 in here. I should. If only I had. I saw the 18 when I was drawing the lines, and I completely forgot about it by the time I got up here. But yeah, I shouldn't have been even considering the 6. Is this the last 6? No, we have 6 blank and 6 5. We don't know what's thrown out. Oh, this is another 6. What do I have attached to ones? 4 and 0. It seems like I have to do this, but I don't know if have to might be a strong word here. But maybe we do something like this. No, not like that. Oh, shoot. This is involved in the double for sure. Okay, so we'll do it up here. Okay. So I've got 3, 2. This needs to be a double. 4 or 5. This one doesn't have a good flow to it. Not that I've seen anyway. Maybe there's a way to discover a flow. What's attached to a 6? We got a 6, 5. So I'm wondering if we do 6, 5, 5, 5. I mean, we don't have to. I don't think. And then the other double goes here, the 4, 4. So we're out of doubles. 3, 2. I don't really think we need blanks for anything, so let's just do that. Again, don't really need blanks for anything. We have a 3, 4. Okay, so I've clearly made some kind of mistakes. I can't do a 4 or a 5 into here. So probably it was this. Let's just not do that. Right? Let's not vibe that. So what's going into here, and how are we doing this? So I've got 3, 2, 3, 5, 3, 4. So 2, 4, 5. Okay, I have some logic for you here. If we did this, then we have to do this, and now these two dominoes are identical. So that's not going to work. So we're actually going to do this and this and this. Okay. So we need a double here and a double here. We've got the 5 left. Okay. Did I use a double where I didn't need to? No. Clearly I did. What? I need 2 doubles. How do I salvage a double? I mean, it's obvious that this is 6, 6. This has to be a double. There's no choice there. This has to be a double. There's no choice. That's 3 of them. And then we don't have another domino with a 1 on it. Unless this can be something other than 3, 1. That doesn't involve it needing a double? I don't think so. 5 of them without a double? Okay. Well, clearly there's something I need to move. Like, I could try it just because of the fact that I don't have anything else to do, but like putting the 3, 1 here. That way I have the 1, 1 for here. And I could put the 3, 5 there as well, but I have a 6, 5. I don't think I have a 6, 1. All right. Maybe I got the geometry wrong. I've got a 3, 5. I'm not understanding this. I've got a 3, 4. Okay. I've got a 3, 4. I could do that also. We could do the 3, 1 into here, but I still have to use the double. I don't know what's happening here. I thought I found the only domino that could do that. I have to look very carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4 blanks. the ones we looked at, the twos. We've got 1, 2. All right, 3, 5. Without using a double. So double here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are all my doubles. Do I have 5 of something that doesn't require a double at all? I mean, the 3s. This logic is sound. Can't do that. And that. I'm confused. How do I not put a double in this 5? I need to like... I'm like resistant to just doing a full count here. I really hate counting in this game. 1, 2, 3, 4. So blanks we have 4 of. Ones, how many do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 ones. Twos, how many do we have? 1, 2. That's it. 2 twos. That's it. Threes, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 threes. How many 4s do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 4s. How many 5s do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 5s. And how many 6s do we have? 1, 2. 2 6s? I know I'm not counting the ones up here. Just 2 6s? 1, 2. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add these up. 9, 10, 11, 21, 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I've counted for all of them. So what has at least 5 left? The 1s, the 3s, and the 4s, and the 5s. Well, we're not doing the 3s. The 3s go in here. I thought it had to be the 1s. The 4s, we need a 4 here is the issue. So we actually only have 4 4s. The 5s also use a double. So whether it's the 1s or the 5s, we have to use the double. So a double is in here. Guaranteed. That's too many doubles. This is definitely a double. No way around that. This is double 6. 18 is 666. So really I have 1 6 left. So I really have no 6s left. One goes here, one goes here. So it's 1, 2, 3. Oh, but I'm not really counting the 6 here. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I have three doubles left. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. So okay, I did something wrong with this geometry then. I'm going to redo it. There's an alternative geometry because I don't have enough doubles. I really hope I haven't just been glossing over a double I didn't know about. I really don't think I have. Okay, so this clearly has to go up. Let's do the really obvious ones. This is a double that goes in here. So We don't have any double threes. So this can't go down. This has to go right. We don't have any double threes left. This can't go down or right or left. So it goes to the right. If I did this, the issue is this would be the same. This is an equals and this is an equals. So whatever this domino is defines the equals is, and this one would have to be the same as it. So that doesn't work. So this can't go to the right. This has to go up. And now this has to go to the right, and this has to go down. So it must have been over here that I made a mistake. This one has to go left. This one can't go down or right or up. So this goes left. And this one goes left. Oops, what am I doing? Come on. This one goes left. Okay. Now, here's the issue. Okay. I think this is a little open in its layout, but the issue is this is a double, this is a double. So that's 2, 3. So I'm not allowed to use any doubles in this. But the only ones I have 5 left of are 1, 3, 4, and 5. The 1s have to use a double. The 3s are all in here, so we don't actually have those left. The 4s, this is also a 4, so we don't actually have 5 of them for this. The 5 also uses a double. So I mean, I know it's not impossible, but it seems impossible. What am I doing wrong? Am I reading something wrong? Are these not all equalses? They seem like equalses to me. Is there a direction I can go that I didn't think about? There's no other orientation for this guy because this has to have a double and this has to have a double. So they have to be both doubles. Three doubles left. 4 places that we need doubles. What mistake did I make? This is... I'm going to double check my counts right here. 9, 10, 11, 16, 21, 26, 28, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 times 2 is 28. So unless I made like a one-off mistake on 2 of these counts, I think that's it. I have a 3-1. I have a... Do I have a 3-5? I have a 3-5. Do I have a 3-4? I have a 3-4. 4 also uses a double. And it's got the 4 sitting here. Okay, what are my 6s? I've got 6 blank and 6-5. Blank doesn't have a double, so whoops, I hit the button on my mouse that changes the sensitivity. So this is forced. If this is correct, this is forced. If my geometry is correct, at least. Now we need a double here that 3 goes into. Maybe it's the 4. I mean, I'm going to run into the problem. Like I've already identified that this isn't going to work, but I'd like to see how close I get. Whether there's an adjustment when I get close. I just don't see how. So I think 3-1 now has to be going here. Can't be the 4, can't be the 5. So, and all my 1s go into here. I got 4, 1, and 4, 5. So, I mean, I could do this. This would be the 1, 1. I got 3, 2, and 3 blank. One 4 is left. I mean, obviously, a 0, 2 is not a double. If I put the 0, 2 in, is that the only red mark? Just that one. I don't understand what happened here. I can't replace the 1, 1 with the 0, 2. That doesn't work. There's only one real sum on this whole grid, and it's the 18, which isn't a real sum because the 18 might as well be an equal that says it must be 6s. So the other ones are singles. Is there... Doesn't seem like there's another way to do this. The 0, 2 needs to be a double. I don't know. Is this the hardest pips ever? Is this impossible? Did they publish an impossible pips by accident? I'm going to take everything off. I'm going to clear everything. Well, I could clear everything. I'm going to erase all my marks here. See if maybe I messed something up. All right. I mean, there's no question that this is 6, 6. 6, 12, 18. There's no way to get 6s into both of these except with the 6, 6. So that's a gimme. Here, without the 3, 3. I mean, this 3 is without the 3. Nothing else has 7. Only 3 has 7. We got to use all the 3s in here. This is completely surrounded by other 3s. This is completely surrounded by other 3s. So the only option is the 3, 3 there. Like, that's very solid. And then these 3s just come out like spokes. So this we can't go down. We have to go right. This could go right or down, except this has to go up. And that makes this have to go left and this have to go right. Now this can't go up, so it has to go left. And now this can't go down, so it has to go right, left. This has to go left. There's no choice there. This was open-ended a bit. Over here, I thought this was open-ended, but this is the logic again. If I have this domino, this, okay, this is it. Darn it. Can't believe I missed that. This can go up. It doesn't have to go right. So that's what's happening. Because we don't have enough doubles to go like that. Okay. So the 6 is actually going down, not to the right. I finally figured it out. That's very frustrating that it took me that long. I have 6 blank and I have 6, 5. What do I have 2 more of without using a double? I'm honestly not sure. I think we still need to do the 3, 1 into here. So why don't I do that first? I think this was the only one that worked. I don't know if we're doing a 4, 1 down or if we're doing 4 something over this way. This is a double. This is a double. Double, double, and then the double ones in here. So the only doubles I have left are 4 and 5. 6 has blink and 6 has 5. 4 does have a 5. So if I did the 4-4 here, 4 does have a 5 to go with a 6-5. So let's just investigate this, I suppose. And then this would be the 3-5 that we've got. What's left on threes? We have a 2, a blank, and a 4. Okay, this is our 5-5 then. And this is a 6 blank. So I want a running tally of counts as I pull them out. I could do the 3-4 here with the 4-1 this way. And then I can do the 1-1 up here. Oh, I'm out of fours. Never mind. So we'd have to throw out this 4, and then 4-1 would go down. 3-2. 3 blank. 3 blank. The blank 1. 1-1 goes down. 3-2 with the 2 blank. I don't know how I... Obviously, for the longest time, I had this wrong. I'm wondering... No. See, the empty cells ended up 4 blank blank. If they were like blank blank blank, there might have been math. But 4 blank blank, I don't think there was math for that. Even in the end, I still vibed it. I still don't really understand why that's the solution. Really tough one. Oh, I can't believe that took me 25 minutes. I really wish it hadn't. All right, well, how'd you do? Hello, let's do the mini crossword for Monday, March 9th. We'll do the mini and the midi. All right. Talk blank, boastfully banter. I want to put talk shit. Anyway, what has legs but never walks? I don't know. French for love. Is that amor this way? I'm not sure. What has a mouth but never talks? A river? Run down in appearance. Let's get the downs. Milky Way bits, stars. Blank Eisenhower, 1950s first lady. Oh shoot, I should know that. I can't remember right now. Overhead. Overhead? Or overhead? Given a crossword hint. Actress Washington of Scandal. Uh-oh, I better be able to get these. Talk. What has legs but never walks? A table, maybe? Run down in appearance. Oh no. Did I spell more right? That's what I want to know. Overhead, above. Given a crossword hint. Maybe I should erase these letters. Given I don't even understand this. Given a crossword hint. Clued, maybe? Okay, I do get it. Actress Washington of Scandal. I don't know. Talk smack. Amor as you are. Okay. Who is this? Maybe Carrie? Run down in appearance. Seedy, maybe? That delay. That delay always gets me. I'm like, did I get it? Did I get it? It was Mammy. Mammy Eisenhower. Mom. Actually, I don't know. I have not heard this. I don't know how to pronounce her name. And it's Carrie. Is it Carrie Washington or Washington Carrie? Probably Carrie Washington. All right. Cool. Well, let's move on to the MIDI. Not my best mini performance. It's called Run It Back. So there's something about going backwards or maybe repeating. All right. Red number on a financial spreadsheet, maybe. A loss. A long way away. Far. Poet Kaim? No idea. Arts and crafts supply that dries out without a cap. Like a marker. Or a pen. Dry erase marker, pen. I don't know. Write a computer program. Code. Let's see if we can get these downs. Vet or OB would be a dog. Huh. Red number is a debt. Okay. Pink subgenre. Oh, sorry. Punk subgenre is emo. Pink subgenre would be something else. Sport with birdies. Badminton. Now, how do you spell badminton? I don't think it's that. Maybe it's that. Is this Omar? Reward for being a good doggy, perhaps, as a treat. Treat? Treat? Someone say treat? Difficult to come by. Rare? Like some vows. Vows, like some arts. We got some arrows here. Let's do the theme later. Bowling target is a pin. It's minton. I almost have it. Probably have other letters wrong too. Places to build on, places to wallow in. Let's hold off on those. Family member who might be a rescue, a pet. Really ticked off, annoyed, angered. I don't know. It might be an ED word. We'll see. Blank friendly. Eco-friendly is environmentally conscious. They love eco. Oppenheimer directory, Christopher Nolan. Kylo Ren of Star Wars universe. Robin's home, a nest. All right, like soda that's been sitting out for a while, flat. Intangible allure of someone's personality, their aura. Short form Instagram video is a reel. Football field by another name. Gridiron. Sticky tree secretion, sap. Syrup. I'm not sure. So let's see if we can figure this out. Like some vows, like some arts. Marital vows. And what's like some arts? If we swap them. Oh, you just swap them and it's martial. So you've got marital vows and martial arts. Okay, that's all we need. Together and loose. Let's see if we can get these downs. Opposite of lower, upper. Nephew's counterpart is niece. So, united or untied. Places to build on, places to wallow in. Are they all it? A tale as old as time. Tale as old as time. What's this one? Irate. Sticky tree secretion. Resin. Places to build on. Sites. Places to wallow in. Styes. Nice. And they're flipping back and forth. Oh, it's literally run it back. They're all its. You run it back. Nice. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do strands. Today's theme is cute enough to eat. Well, I see pumpkin. So are these terms of endearment? Endear. Maybe. I'm just going to do pumpkin. Muffin. So, I mean, I feel like these are like nickname. Yeah, okay. So endearment. There it is. Endearment. Endearments. Okay. So these are foods that are terms of endearment. Nugget and bean. Two left. What is there an ing maybe? Dumpling. And peanut. All right, not bad today. I realized it had to be endearments because you could use either of these T's, which isn't allowed. But the only way to make that allowed is you have to extend it further, and it made sense to extend it to the S. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do? Hello, today's bonus game is War Wordle. So we are actually solving for 2 words we have a 5-letter word and a 5-letter word, but they overlap in the middle 2 letters. So these middle 2 letters are shared between both words. Now, we're going to get grays, greens, and yellows like Wordle, and they could be for either word. So like a yellow over here could end up over here. So it treats it like it's a 8-letter word, but it's not a real word. It's 2 5-letter words overlapping. So anyway, hope that helps. Why don't we just get some good letters here? I wonder if steel is a good way, like steel alone. We can see if there's 2 E's. E's pretty common. Maybe steel along would be better because that doesn't repeat any letters. All right, so there's an E, A, and L somewhere. Let's see if they end up like L-A-E like this. So what do I want to do? Maybe Blair, and then I can start with something with R-E, like let's do realm. It'll help find the L's and the A's. All right, there are actually 2 L's and 2 A's. Okay. Interesting. 2 A's, but we don't have a lot of places to put them. Here's where we can put an A. We can put it here, 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 here. So could we be an AL word? This is interesting. Okay, we need a different vowel after this L. I think it has to be the I or the U. So, alien would be great, but there's no N. All right, let's think about this a bit more. L-I or L-U. No more vowels. So something that could be at the start and the end of a 5-letter word. And then, well, this could be an A, I guess. Where are my E's going? It's a tough one today. We have another L as well. I need another E. This isn't working. A, no, okay. I have 1 E. I have 2 A's. A-L, U, L-I. I can't think of any word. I might have to do a filler with alien. I don't know what I'd do with N. Maybe not. L maybe? L. I like AL, so I can actually use an A in this first word. Otherwise I need 2 A's in the second word, which is possible. Maybe so. I'd love to do a live, but there's no E there. Or a like or anything like that. I can't put an A there either. I can put an E here. Elude. Shoot, I can't figure this out. Let's find it. Let's just do a good filler here. So I want to know if we start with an A. I don't care about that L. I need to know where the second L goes. So we should try it here, maybe. And then the E's. Maybe the second word ends in E. Maybe I can do something like the E here. No, maybe the second word ends in E. Sorry. Ends in E. Maybe L here. No, then I need L something else. L here ends in E. Maybe an I here. I need another A. Where am I going to put my A's? Oh, the L can't go there. A-L something E. Could this just be like an L-L word? A-L-L-E-L-L. alloy. I mean, I could, but there's no O. Maybe, I mean, allow, there's no O. Is alley, alley, okay. And then EY, though. I'm just going to see if I'm on the right track. I don't think eyeing is, it accepted it. All right. So it does start with AL. The second L is not after it. It's not an EA or L. So it's a new letter. There's no I in the word. So maybe ALU? Or is there maybe alpha? Then I need another L somewhere. And it would be HAL. Need an E. Hailed. I don't know. Alpha. Ooh. Alpha AL something E. Have. Wow. Alpha have is tough. Okay. Yeah. My fillers were helpful for sure. Tough one today. Yeah. I usually don't struggle that much on this. Cool. Well, let's spin the bonus game wheel and see what tomorrow's game will be. Looks like it's Miramax, the Daily Burgle. And a link is helpfully included. Cool. Well, if you would like to follow along, tomorrow we will be playing the Daily Burgle. And how'd you do? And that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. There's a link at the end of the video that'll take you right to Wordle. I also have a pinned comment with all the games I played today. And if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.